sky. I also am the faces of people passing by. See friends shaking and singing. How do you?
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. This is an afternoon and evening for family and friends. Thanks for joining us to celebrate the marriage of Deb and Corey. Together, all of us get to witness their decision to commit themselves to a life of love, support, and friendship. First off, some rules. Deb and Corey want to recognize their children. This is the most important thing to them today. Jarrett and Jaden, Jenna, Dylan and Alyssa. For Corey and Deb, today is about family. They had just a few important musts for today. First, they want to be surrounded by their friends and family. When they asked me to do this, they told me it's just, an intimate affair, just the people closest to them. Please look around. A lot of people love Deb and Corey, and Deb and Corey love all of you. Second, they want this to be casual and chill. This is just us, just friends and family enjoying this incredible moment in their lives together. And third, they told me they want you to have fun.
Can you videotape this?
This is typical of this couple, that you are all top of mind on their big day. Over and over again, they want you to enjoy yourself. Of course, also on their minds today, the people who aren't with us, Thelma Sharper, Annette Duray, and all of the loved ones who made them who they are. They're here with us. For those of you who don't know me, I am Deb's cousin, and now I'm Corey's friend, proud to say. I am not a minister. I'm a journalist, I'm a storyteller, and I have been recognized by the World Wide Web and the state of Iowa to officiate this proceeding and to tell this beautiful story. I swear it's completely legit. This is a love story, 40 years in the making. Two busy, loving parents in the same town, raising their kids, working hard, on parallel tracks, and somehow they found their way to each other. Here today, in the middle of a memory, and you are the dear friends and family they have collected over those years. The friends and family whom Deb and Corey are thrilled to have here to witness this union, and they hope to make many new memories with all of you. So this story that I'm going to tell you, as a journalist, begins really with Deb's fear of heights and Corey's unfailing generosity. You see, Deb had a project. As you know, Deb always has a project. She had some work, I think, on the eaves on your acreage. Corey had a boom truck, and through mutual friends, he volunteered to help Deb. As they spent time working, they'd talk, they'd laugh, they'd shoot the breeze. The job was wrapping up, and Corey found himself relieved when Deb mentioned she had another project. This project was about 3 weeks of painting. Now, I'll pause in the story here for some context. The one job Corey, hard worker that he is, will not do is paint. Deb says to him, "Do you like to paint?" And he says, "Oh, I love to paint." Fact check Corey Sharper, do you love to paint? On that first job, working on the eaves, Corey reports he found Deb's laugh infectious. He says she can talk about anything. She is energetic, she is upbeat. He thought there was something special about this woman. He also told me he thought you were beautiful. Even before the laughing and the joking and the working together, he reports he ran into Deb on a weekend night once. Deb, all smiles and optimism, walks up to the bar. He sees her, he walks up, offers to buy her a drink, and she replies, big smile, "Oh, I don't need anyone to buy me a drink," and vanishes. And when he talks about her, he values that independence and that smile and that enthusiasm. Corey, listening to you talk about Deb, you just get her. You just get her. Growing up, Deb's the girl who would jump into the lake in Minnesota in May before the dock was in, freezing, ridiculous. Deb did it every time. Later, she's a grown woman, 13 years ago in France. She's jumping in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of France in June, just as cold, just as dangerous, that same joie de vivre, that same Deb. Corey, when she talks about you, the happiness just tumbles out of her. I asked her to name the 3 biggest reasons she fell in love with you, and she gave me 7. She could have gone on, but the text string was getting ridiculous. He loves his family. He has an incredible work ethic. He is kind. Quote, he listens to me and supports me. He'll support me 100% with any crazy idea I have or new project. And she says she loves your generosity, the thing that brought you together in the beginning. The story unfolding here today has been written about for millennia, love. I told you I'm a journalist, not a minister, and so journalists quote sources. So let me quote you some sources. The great 20th century intellectual and poet, Keith Urban, wrote, "They say behind every man is a good woman, but I think that's a lie. Because when it comes to you, I'd rather have you by my side." And that's a perfect sentiment for these two, side by side. Or if you prefer, Tim McGraw, "Better than I was, more than I am, and all of this happened by taking your hand." We go back further, 1 Corinthians, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. Everyone, we all have heard this at weddings, right? We all know this one, the first few lines. But a little later, I think, is the best part. It is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Even the United States Supreme Court found that what you're doing today embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. And here's the best part, from the highest court in the land. Together, two people become something greater than once they were. The bride and the groom today have asked Deb's sister, Angela Hines, to read a poem. Angie has chosen a passage from the novel Captain Corelli's Mandolin. Ange?
Keeping it moving. Yes. Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it's inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do, right? Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away, and this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground. And when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two.
Okay, so now we come to the words the bride and groom want to hear the most today. The words that take them across the threshold from being engaged to being married. You two fell in love by chance, but today you're making a choice. It's time for Deb and Corey to exchange the vows that they have written. Alyssa's going to hand them out.
As we join our lives together, let us vow to live in truth, to always communicate fully, to hold each other against the wind, and to feel like hearts joined as one. To you I give myself and everything I will ever be.
From you I have learned how to dream and what it is to have a loving partner who supports your dreams. I vow to help you in your dreams and desires, and to create a life, a family, and a loving home as your husband.
I promise to appreciate each day how lucky I am to have a man who makes me feel the way you do, beautiful, cherished, and loved. And I will always work to make you feel as special and wonderful as you do each moment we are together for the rest of our lives.
I promise to be here to wipe away your tears of sadness. I can't read. To replace with tears of joy, to cry out to everyone who will listen how much I love you.
Isn't that why?
Okay, now the rings. Jarrett Sharper does the honors.
You got him.
This is the best part.
All right. The ring to be worn on the fourth finger of the left hand, traditionally seen as a direct connection to your heart. All right, you have to repeat after me. Corey, I'm going to make you go first.
Thanks.
I promise to be there when you need me,
I promise to be there when you need me,
to fill your days with sunshine,
to fill your days with sunshine,
to comfort you and encourage you,
to comfort you and encourage you,
to help you reach your goals,
to reach your goals,
to be your best friend forever,
to be your best friend forever,
and to love you all my life with all my heart.
and to love you for the rest of my life with all my heart.
Ted, you ready? Oh, slide it on. Fourth finger. Beautiful. Ready, Deb? I promise to be there when you need me,
I promise to be there when you need me,
to fill your days with sunshine,
to fill your days with sunshine,
to comfort you and encourage you,
to comfort you and encourage you,
to help you reach your goals,
to help you reach your goals,
to be your best friend forever,
to be your best friend forever,
and to love you all my life with all my heart.
and to love you with all my heart. Oh, all my life with all my heart.
You guys wrote that promise.
I know! We didn't practice.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me by the great state of Iowa, I now pronounce you man and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you the newly married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Corey Sharper.